Today's going to be another not so much going on day. We got tons and tons of rain yesterday. I mean, it poured from about 7 in the morning to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And when I say poured, I mean it flat out. Streets were flooded. It rained so hard. So obviously we didn't get no mowing done yesterday. Today's Tuesday, not gonna get any mowing done today. Hopefully the rain kind of stops so we can get out Wednesday and Thursday. I already took off at my other job, took vacation, because I know we're gonna be stressed out, and we're gonna be trying to figure out when we can go mow, and hopefully the rain will cooperate a little bit to where we can get out and do something. Another thing I have going on is the Stihl backpack blower. It's not wanting to start all of a sudden, so I'm gonna try to fix it today. So we got a few things I want to take care of today before we get out and start mowing. But yeah, that's what we got going on. We're gonna go to the dealer today. We're gonna get some stuff for the backpack blower. We are also gonna go to my other dealer. Sorry, FedEx just pulled up. Every time FedEx pulls up, I wonder if I got a package. Is that for me? For you. Thank you. Did I need to sign anything? Got it? Yep. Appreciate it. Well, it was a package for me. Let's see what this is. Oh, this stuff's for my wife. She ordered some medical supplies. We don't need that. So anyway, what I was gonna say is I have to go to my dealer. I'm gonna buy another speed feed head for the Stihl trimmer that does not have a speed feed on it. Today I'm gonna show you guys what speed feed head I use and how to install it on a Stihl trimmer, if I can remember. Since I have a lot of driving to do right now, I'm gonna try to address a few subjects that I've recently got asked about. One of them is, do I pay my guys as contract labor? Which means they're a subcontractor. I hire them to do work. I pay them X amount of money per dollar or per job, however you want to do it. And you, at the end of the pay period or end of the job or whatever, you pay them that money. You don't take any taxes out. At the end of the year, you send them a 1099 saying I paid you X amount of money. Now they're responsible for their own taxes. That's kind of how contract labor works. I've done that in the past. It does work. It is a lot easier as a business. I think a lot of people use this when they're first starting out, but now I do a regular payroll. I have payroll taxes. I pay the taxes of part of the taxes of my employees. I have to pay a certain percentage, and it does cost a little bit more as a company, but I feel like that I'm more of a legit company now, if you want to call it that. I'm actually trying to do things the right way. I want my company to succeed, and I don't want nothing to come, from behind and kind of bite me in the butt to kind of halt the progress of my business. So I'm trying to do everything the right way, and that's the way that I'm doing it. All right, guys. So I have my Stihl FS100 RX right here. It has the factory head on it. I want to put a speed feed head on it. Normally I buy the Shindawa speed feed head, but I was at my other dealer this morning. They have the Echo brand, and it says it will fit, so we're gonna try it out. Make sure when you get it, make sure it's for the right shaft, curved or straight, and they also sell one that's just for the curved. You don't want that one if you have a straight shaft. So the first thing we gotta do is we gotta take the old head off, and I just use an Allen wrench. There's a hole right in here. I just put it in the hole, and I spin it around till it catches, and then you just take the whole head, and you spin it, and it will come right off. Here's what comes off. Got the new head. And it comes just like this. It's already got the insert in there, but I think the insert's what we have to change to make it a Stihl insert. Alright, so I'm just going by memory here. I'm not going to mess with the instructions. I'll probably regret that here in a minute, but here's the insert. Here's the green one that I used on the other ones. I'm assuming it's the same thing. We're going to try it out. So basically it just fits right inside there. Okay, so I've taken the top of the head off, and here's what it looks like. It's just that spring and then the bump head. And let me show you what a used one looks like. What happens is after time, that spring starts to wear a hole in it. It breaks through. But you don't have to replace the whole head. You can just replace this bump head. I think it's like $7 or $6 or something like that, but it's real cheap. You don't have to replace the whole head. Just get a new one of these. Make sure you don't lose your spring. If you do, you can just get another one of those, couple bucks, you're back in business. All right, so I got the head apart, and we're gonna go ahead and take all this string out. So now this is what the other part looks like, okay? So the part we're gonna replace is this middle piece right here. So we're just gonna pop that out just like that. That's the Echo one. And we're gonna use the one we just put together back in there. And it goes just like that. Just like that. And we're gonna put this piece back inside there. And we're gonna button this back up. Like so, and there's your head. Now it's ready to be installed on a Stihl trimmer with the green insert and the white, whatever that is called. So we're gonna put the gear piece back on there. Like so. Comes with a spacer. So we're gonna put that spacer on there. And we're just gonna screw this on. That don't seem to be fitting right. I didn't put this piece on there. That's actually what winds it. Am I going the wrong way or what? So I took the spacer off because it just wasn't enough room for it to bolt in. I don't know if we need this or not, but I took it off. So now we have the new head on there. So now let's string her up and see what happens. So what you want to do is you want to line this arrow up with the eyelid, and then you should be able to run the line all the way through there. Alright, so let's run it through, pull the other side out. I like to grab both ends like that and pull it tight like that, and then you should be able to just wind it up.